And then finally, in the main event, we had a Money in the Bank qualifying match, which was a triple threat match between Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, and Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens still have their issues. They were backstage after Owens got beat by Strowman, and Zayn was asking Owens to have his back. And Owens said, yeah, sure, I've got your back. He never really appeared in this triple threat match, so I think next week on Raw, things are going to get closer to boiling over between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and I'm guessing it might lead to some sort of a match and maybe even a blow-off at Extreme Rules. Wouldn't be surprised at all if these guys finally have one big final battle at Extreme Rules. What, maybe 2 years after their last final battle took place, which I also think was a July pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like they're, leading down that road with those guys at some point. But this was a nice match because Roman Reigns didn't win. Right when you think Roman Reigns is going to get the victory here, out of nowhere, Jinder Mahal appears at ringside. Roman, I believe, is set up for the spear, and Jinder grabs Roman Reigns' leg, allowing Finn Balor, I think, to hit the coup de grace on Sami Zayn and get the win. So Roman was screwed over by Jinder Mahal, which to me is just kind of odd. What are they going to do? Put Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns in a program now? That's going to be crazy. What I'm thinking is going to happen is that since Jinder interfered, Kurt Angle is going to make Jinder Mahal face Roman Reigns in a qualifying match for Money in the Bank, which I don't see Jinder Mahal winning that. So what the motivation for Jinder was to even come out there and interfere in that match, I have no idea. So I don't know where that's leading or what they're going to do there. My only guess, like I said, is it will lead to a qualifying match between Jinder and Roman may still wind up qualifying for the Money in the Bank. And we've all been talking a lot about Roman Reigns. He's been a big topic of conversation lately, considering all the matches he's lost to Brock Lesnar and how WWE still is trying to get this guy over as a babyface. It's almost as if they don't understand that nobody gives a shit. Now they might be putting him in the ring with another guy that all of the fans hate, hoping that between the two, Roman will get the majority of the cheers. I have no idea what's going on in WWE's head. Bottom line here is fans just don't give a shit about Roman Reigns. That's just the facts of it. And so if WWE wants to continue to try all these little things to get him over, well, I guess they can, but it seems like a big waste of time to me because nothing is working. So I guess we'll find out next week what Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal will be doing at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, whether they're wrestling each other or whether one of them makes it into the ladder match. And maybe they do a match next week with Roman and Jinder does find a way to win. He cheats to win, he gets some interference on his behalf somehow, and winds up beating Roman Reigns and qualifying for the Money in the Bank. I don't know, but if I had to guess right now, judging from the finish of the main event, I think Kurt Angle will probably make Jinder face Roman Reigns in a match next week. Whether or not that's for a spot in the Money in the Bank match, I guess we'll have to wait and see there. So that's pretty much your Raw in a nutshell. Like I said, not as bad of a show as it was the week before, but nothing really that great either. Just a lot of qualifying matches and a lot of, they're setting the groundwork for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.